Welcome to Why Walking Matters, The Science Explained, Episode 10. Before I read this week's article, I'd just like to say, welcome back, friends, to Episode 10. I can't believe we're already at this milestone, and I just want to take a moment to thank you, my amazing listeners. Whether you've downloaded one episode or you've been here since day one, I am truly grateful for your support. Your listens, downloads, and encouragement are what keep this podcast going, and I couldn't do it without you. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now, I'd love to hear from you. If you're enjoying the podcast, please take a moment to rate and leave a comment wherever you're listening. And I know you're listening all around the world. It really helps more people discover the show and join our community. And here's something new I'm really excited about. You can now send me a text message directly, whether it's a comment, feedback, or even a request for a topic you'd love me to cover in a future episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Just click on the send us a text link in the description and let's keep the conversation going. Thank you. This week's article is from howdyhealth.tamu.edu. Pump your arms while walking for added benefit. Swing your arms while walking for added benefit. Swinging your arms naturally as you walk is important for stability and to help propel you forward. Most people swing their arms slightly as they walk, with the opposite arm and leg advancing at the same time. In fact, holding your arms straight to your side uses more energy than naturally swinging them. Focusing on moving your arms more while you walk can help propel you along more quickly and add benefit to your walking workout. Intentionally, but naturally, pumping your arms while you walk can increase the aerobic benefit of walking and develop muscle strength and control in your arms, chest, and back. Swing your arms and focus on form. Focus area, warm up, guideline, engage both upper and lower body, including neck, shoulders, and torso. How long should a warm up last? Whether you're hitting the gym, hitting the pavement, or hitting the trail, a quick warm up is important. But how quick? To reduce injury risk and enhance performance, you want to warm up your body to gradually speed up your breathing and raise your heart rate, pump oxygen and nutrient-rich blood to your muscles, increase range of motion. The warm-up should be at a sufficient intensity to elevate your cardiorespiratory, heart and lung system without causing significant fatigue. 5 to 10 minutes. The good news is, current research suggests warming up for 5 to 10 minutes at low to moderate intensity can improve performance. So just start slowly and pick up the pace a bit as you warm up. How to warm up before a brisk walk. Try beginning with a slow walk, rolling your shoulders and doing a few arm circles. Walk on your tiptoes a few strides, as long as you have good balance, to warm up your calf muscles. After a minute or two of slow walking, begin to speed your pace gradually. Move your arms back and forth, not just your lower body, for maximum benefit. Gradually increase your pace during the warm-up time as you move toward a brisk walk. Whatever activity you choose, prepare your body with a short 5 to 10 minute warm-up so you can reduce your risk of injury and increase the likelihood of peak performance. Focus area, arm-leg coordination. Encourage a synchronous, natural up and back arm movement with advancing leg. Focus area, elbow position. Maintain a 90-degree bend for optimal swing speed and to prevent hand swelling. Focus area, hand position. Hold fists gently, akin to cradling a fragile egg, to ensure a relaxed grip. Focus area, elbow movement. Keep close to the body, emphasizing forward and backward motions, conserving energy. Focus area, shoulder movement. Initiate the swing from the shoulders, allowing for a stronger, effective motion. Focus area, hand crossing. Steer clear of excessive hand crossing over the body center, keeping swings streamlined. Focus area, forward hand movement. Amplify the backward swing, making your hand reach towards the back pocket to enhance stride. Focus area, range of motion. Maintain a comfortable swing range, avoiding forced movements and emphasizing natural fluidity. Practice this technique and you'll soon be propelling yourself to new healthy heights. How fast is a brisk walk? Easy ways to calculate your speed and assess your intensity. Taking a brisk walk is an often recommended form of physical activity for getting and staying in shape. Yet, have you ever wondered exactly how fast is a brisk walk? How fast do I need to travel to reap health benefits? The physical activity guidelines for Americans recommend that adults do at least 150 minutes a week of moderate intensity aerobic activity or 75 minutes a week of vigorous intensity aerobic activity or an equivalent combination. For walkers, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and the American College of Sports Medicine, ACSM, guidelines define moderate and vigorous intensity activity as follows. Moderate intensity activity, walking briskly at a moderate pace of 3 to 4.5 miles per hour mph on a level surface inside or outside. Vigorous intensity activity, aerobic walking or race walking at a vigorous pace of 5 miles per hour or faster. Calculating your walking speed. So, how do you know if you're walking 3 miles per hour or faster? Don't cringe. It just takes a bit of math. First, you'll have to know the amount of time and distance you walked. If you know the route you walked, but not the distance, you can drive your route and use the odometer on your car to see the distance. You can also use on-the-go maps, which will let you select your route from point to point and calculate the distance. This is especially helpful if your walk includes trails or other off-road places. Once you have your time and distance, the math to calculate miles per hour is straightforward. Divide the distance walked, miles, by the time walked, hours, to get your overall speed. Example, if you walk 6 miles in 2 hours, result, you will have an overall speed of 3 miles per hour. 6 miles divided by 2 hours equals 3 miles per hour. If you walked 1.5 miles in 30 minutes, be sure to convert the minutes to hours first. To do that, just divide your minutes walked, 30, by the number of minutes in an hour, 60, which gives you 0.5 hours. So if you walked 0.5 hours, you divide your 1.5 miles by 0.5 hours, and your overall speed would be 3 miles per hour. Assessing your walking intensity level. If you don't want to do the math, but want an idea of your walking intensity level, you can use the talk test, or relative intensity scale. Talk test. As a rule of thumb, a person doing moderate intensity aerobic activity can talk but not sing during the activity. A person doing vigorous intensity aerobic activity cannot say more than a few words without pausing for a breath. Relative intensity. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is being at rest, sitting, and 10 is all out maximum effort, moderate intensity activity is a level of effort of 5 or 6 on this scale. Vigorous intensity activity is a level of effort of 7 or 8 on this scale. Note, relative intensity describes a person's level of effort relative to his or her fitness. Is it better to walk faster or longer? Whether you're trying to lose weight or gain stamina, it's helpful to have a goal. One way to set your goal is to choose how long or far you will walk, but which is better? Is it better to walk faster or longer? Guidelines suggest walking 150 to 300 minutes, that's 2.5 to 5 hours a week at a moderate intensity, or 75 to 150 minutes, that's 1.25 to 2.5 hours a week at a vigorous intensity. These guidelines are defined in terms of time and intensity. But what about distance? Does distance matter? Researchers have been looking at just that. Go the distance. Researchers suggest that going the distance may be the better option when it comes to accurate estimations of overall accumulated exercise and energy expenditure, calories burned. In a study of 15 overweight but otherwise healthy subjects, participants were assigned to one of two groups: a time based group, who were assigned to walk or run, their choice, for an increasing time, 3 to 5 days a week for 10 weeks, and a distance based group, assigned to walk or run, their choice, for an increasing number of miles, 3 to 5 times each week for 10 weeks. The exercise could be done at the participants' convenience and at their own pace. The design of the exercise program aimed to keep the total weekly calorie expenditure as close as possible between the two groups. Interestingly, the distance-based group lost an average of 8.8 pounds, while the time-based group gained an average of 2.4 pounds by the end of the 10 weeks. Why? Study authors suggest that those who walked or ran for time rather than distance overestimated their energy expenditure or calories burned. These results are consistent with other research using data from the National Runners and Walkers Health Studies with over 15,000 participants in each. Research from these studies found that men and women who walked for time overestimated the calories they burned by 31 to 37%. In contrast, those self-reporting distance slightly underestimated distance walked. Thus, an overestimation of calories burned can lead to eating more calories than we burn without realizing it. Pick up the pace. While walking for distance may offer a more accurate estimate of calorie burned than walking for time, exercise intensity plays a key role in both how many calories you burn during exercise and overall health status. In fact, researchers investigating walking pace found that a faster habitual walking pace may be causally related to longer leukocyte telomere length, LTL, an indicator of biological age, which could explain some of the beneficial effects of brisk walking on health status. Telomeres are the caps at the end of each chromosome that protect it from damage, similar to the way the cap at the end of a shoelace stops it from unraveling. The study, analyzing data from over 400,000 UK biobank participants, showed that the more time habitually spent in higher intensity activities, example, brisk walking, had a stronger association with LTL than total activity. The team of researchers estimate that a lifetime of brisk walking could lead to the equivalent of 16 years younger biological age by midlife. Additionally, while previous studies had not been able to confirm whether adopting a brisk walking pace actually causes better health, this study used people's genetic profile to show that faster walking pace is indeed likely to lead to younger biological age as measured by telomeres. Timely tips. So, is it better to walk faster or longer? Walking longer distances and at a faster pace can be great for staying motivated and reaching new goals, but do what works for you. Here are some tips to help. 1. Track your activity. Whether you track time, distance, or some other measure, keeping track of your activity can help you see your progress and motivate you toward your fitness goals. If you're trying to lose weight and you want to track calories burned, keep track of your distance. You can approximate about 100 calories burned per mile, although this differs depending on your height, weight, gender, pace, terrain, and more. 2. Keep the pace. Start walking slowly to warm up your body for the first 5 minutes. This allows nutrient-rich blood to pump oxygen to your muscles so they can perform well and reduce injury risk. After the warm-up, pick up your pace and try to maintain a brisk walk until you're ready to cool down the last 5 minutes. 3. Keep it interesting. Knowing the distance of a single walking route can make tracking easy and efficient. But if you start to get tired of the same route, consider tracking the distance of multiple routes and trying new ones. String routes together to break up the boredom and gain even more distance. To figure out the distance of your walks, use a GPS-driven app like Map My Walk or WalkMeter. Try onthegomap.com, use the menu to select your location, then select the roads you walk to map the distance. Drive the route and check your odometer for the distance. Mix it up. Number 4. If maintaining a brisk pace seems too hard at first, or you find yourself slowing down, or just getting bored, try interval walking. Interval walking can take many forms, but one way to do it is to walk at a moderate pace for 1 to 2 minutes and then at a brisk pace for 1 to 2 minutes, alternating moderate and brisk walking as you go. You can also use landmarks for your intervals. Walk briskly to the first stop sign and then moderately to the big tree, briskly to the next intersection, moderately past the next 10 houses, etc. Again, alternating intensity as you walk. Getting to your goal. Adding distance and increasing your intensity can add health benefits to your walking routine. Whether you decide to track and measure your activity or not, just get out there and move. Moving some is better than moving none, and adding more is even better. Tracking your walking workout by distance and picking up your pace may help you effectively move toward reaching your health and fitness goals. Thanks so much for tuning in today and for being part of this journey with me. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to rate the podcast and leave a quick comment. And remember, you can now text me directly with your feedback, thoughts, or requests for future topics by clicking on the send us your text link. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep moving forward, one powerful step at a time. I'll see you in the next episode.